Hello, Jinx here, just getting home from Monster Mania Con 62 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey in March of 2025. I want to love this convention, I really do. I am a horror fan. Halloween is my life. Grew up in the 80s with all the amazing horror movies and movie monsters that we all love. And I run a haunted trail. My house looks like a haunted Cracker Barrel, basically. So, this is my stuff. These are my people. But I want it to be my convention. This is not a nitpick video. This is not complaining. This is me as a Halloween enthusiast, horror enthusiast, and fellow event producer, hopefully putting something out there to the organizers of this event that you need to put a little bit of work in on this. I'm sorry, you really do. This event could be still amazing. And we've got the whole Philadelphia metro area. It's not hard to get here from New York, so you can pull in so many people, but we are people limited due to the venue. The venue is not that large considering the crowds that this event does pull in. So let's start. Friday night pass is $45 after fees. It's up there. I understand it's a beautiful hotel. I'm sure it's not cheap renting it out. I'm sure the vendors are paying a premium, though, for their spaces. And yes, you bring in all the talent, and the talent is making a small fortune. I saw autographs and selfies going for $100. $100 for a selfie or a signature. That's a lot. And all the actors are phenomenal. I didn't interact with any of them. I'm not a actor, autograph chaser, follower, but $100 for the actors that we had there, that just seems really high to me. And the headline actors, like Tobin Bell, that was supposed to be there Friday and Saturday only, I didn't see him anywhere. Maybe I missed him. But aside from that, parking is still an issue. It's been an issue. It's worse this year. There were Connex boxes for, I'm guessing, construction all in the parking lot, taking up probably at least a dozen spots. Part of the parking lot was totally taped and barricaded off. That, I don't know how many spots that was, but it was like a whole corner of the parking lot behind the building. So the venue can't really handle the parking for who's there already. Plus there was limited parking. And apparently there was a shuttle. There was no signage. There was no anything. Send me an email the day of the event, because you have my email address. You sent me a ticket. Tell me about the parking shuttles. Give me a map. It said, like, on the Instagram, I think, you can park in this named parking lot and take a shuttle. I don't know where that named parking lot is. Driving in circles in the parking lot of the venue, trying to Google where to park, isn't that easy. And honestly, kind of not that safe because people walking everywhere. So I parked in a street or alley in between the venue and Cooper Hospital. I'm not sure if I was on Cooper's property or if I was on Cherry Hill Monster Mania Con property for the hotel. I don't know. And that gets to the next point, signage. There was a huge lack of signage. I saw no signs other than like registration here, which registration went smooth. It went really well. It was good. Although programs and maps at registration would be amazing. Because I had no idea what parts of the hotel were part of the convention, what parts were not. There was no maps anywhere that I could find. I searched your website. I searched your socials. I searched the program that I eventually found after 10 o'clock because apparently I don't guess there weren't enough of them. I didn't get one at registration. And finding my way around, I found 3 vendor rooms plus the hallway. If there were more, I don't know. I found 2 autograph rooms, but that was from me wandering around. And then I found upstairs where there was a movie screening area and other rooms with people in them. It looked like panel rooms, but I didn't see anything on the schedule for panels. If there were panels, cool. Maybe it was VIP meet and greets. I don't know. I really don't know. And there was no signage to say what it was either. So did I miss part of the con? or was that a part of the con that I'm just not aware of? I don't know. There were staff everywhere, but some of them, I'm sure they're doing their jobs. They didn't seem the most informed either in some cases. Like I asked one staff person how I could get the online program because I saw a QR code somewhere, but I couldn't quite get to it because of the crowd. And they just pointed me towards a stack of programs that they saw at a autograph verification booth. So I mean, yeah, they helped, but So a little more signage, a little more communication, putting the schedules out there would be nice. What was on the schedule? I went to a 10 o'clock movie screening. I didn't know it was going to be 3D. I have an astigmatism in one eye, so I can't do 3D glasses. They give me a headache. So I went up at 10 o'clock, planned to watch the movie, went to take a seat. They start handing out 3D glasses. I had to leave. So if something's going to have anything that could be limiting accessibility like that, please put it out there. Because anyone with a visual issue of any sort is probably going to have an issue with that type of 3D glasses. So just a thought. They were the red-blue type, not the modern type where, with one eye you just see one image. You would be seeing a monochromatic image the whole movie with one eye, or in my case, one part would be 3D blurry red and the other part would be 3D sharp blue, and that would just be a headache. So anyway, beyond that, shopping the vendors, there were a lot of vendors packing up and leaving at 9 o'clock or before on Friday night, and I mean the event's supposed to go till 10, so there were people like arriving with their luggage for the con and registering as vendors are already walking out the door. If you paid $45 for Friday night, but the vendors are packing out early on the first night of the con, that's a little painful. And by the time I found the third vendor area, the one actually out in the front of the hotel off to the side, a bunch of the vendors were gone. And that was right about 9 o'clock, so that's kind of disappointing. Further, like, I'm not an actor person. I don't really follow the actors. I think I already touched on that, how the signature prices were kind of up there. Those areas were a little bit remote from everything else, which might be a good thing to keep people separated, so you don't get a huge crowd in one spot. LGBTQ friendly and inclusion. Horror and Halloween has always been about new ideas and exploring and pushing the envelope. I did not feel particularly welcome as a trans person at this event. One of the vendors, shortly after I handed them a not insignificant amount of money, started misgendering me like multiple times. And more than one person did that during the evening. And I mean, I'm dressed kind of cute today. I don't know where this shows he, him. They, them, sure. Not using gender pronouns, period, sure. But, like halfway through a transaction, you already have my money and you start using the wrong pronouns. Rapid fire. What the heck? You like have me captive so you can abuse me. It's kind of what that feels like. And I spoke with the person's boss and they assured me that wasn't a thing. But then I heard from someone else it has been a thing. I don't know if it's a dirty underbelly of the horror community. I hope it's not. Hopefully I just had a bad run of it. But just putting it out there. Conventions tend to be super inclusive places, safe spaces, and I did not feel that tonight. So that's kind of where I'm at. I really wanted to enjoy this convention. I come about 10:15-ish when I came back downstairs. I realized I could not watch that movie. There's a whole lot of people sitting in the lobby just kind of bored looking with nothing to do, like looking at their phones like, what now? You have an entire hotel. You have hundreds of people. And your convention just stops dead at 10 o'clock at night with nothing for them to do. There's so many things you could do. All those panel rooms upstairs. Maybe there are panels I just don't know about. I guarantee you can get some indie horror movie makers to do Q&A panels or to do screenings. I guarantee you can get some people that love horror to host panels on what's the best Halloween movie? Who's the best Michael Myers actor? Who, Freddy versus Jason, who would have actually won? Did they get it right? There's so much you could do there. You could have a costume Halloween party, dance party. DJs, if you divide a DJ rate among 3,000 people that are there, you're looking at less than $1 a head to bring in a good DJ with a good system to have one heck of a horror costume dance party. That would be amazing. So many things you could do to make this just an amazing experience for everyone. But it kind of seems like the tickets are up here, but the experience is bare minimum for what would be required to have a convention, which vendors, actors for signatures, and a screening room, and that's it. You could do so much more so easily. So again, this is not me trashing your con. Please don't take it that way. This is me gently warning LGBTQ folks that bring a friend, don't go alone. I felt uncomfortable, and I don't often feel uncomfortable. So, and cosplayers, please promote the cosplayers more. The cosplayers are the best thing there tonight. I had so much fun. There weren't a lot, well, there was a lot of Art the Clown, different versions. I took pictures of a few cosplayers, and they were phenomenal and so fun, but there just weren't that many. So, have a costume contest. And it doesn't even have to be like a fancy onstage costume contest. Just the really cool costumes show up. Yeah, give them a voucher or something. Give them a coupon, a ticket for a drawing. I don't know, just make it worth their time. Because they bring so much to your convention and make it so cool. It makes people want to be there. Yeah, it's kind of where we're at. Sorry for such a long video. Sorry it wasn't all super positive, happy fun. But that's where I'm coming from. I want to enjoy your con. It's like an hour and 15 minutes from my house. If it was what it could be, I would be there Friday to Sunday the whole time. I would love it. But this is my third time going, and this is my third time disappointed. So please grow, please improve, please keep doing it. We need these events, we need these communities, but don't make it a cash grab, because that's really what it feels like right now. Thank you.